Well, it's that time of the year again. It's time for the Pallet Up Cycle Challenge for 2017. Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to my messy workshop. Like I just said, it's time for the 2017 Pallet Up Cycle Challenge. I've got my pallet and I'll show it to you right now. Here's my pallet, and it is the mother of all pallets. I say that because in the pallet is the perfect project. So stick around and I'll show you what I'm going to build. One day while I was out driving around looking for pallets, I saw a dumpster. And I thought, what a neat idea. I can take a pallet and make it look like a dumpster. So this is my entry into the 2017 Pallet Wood Upcycle Challenge. It's fashioned after a waste management dumpster. It's roughly 10 inches across, 10 inches deep, 9 inches high. Has opening doors. It's all made out of pallet wood. And inside, by golly, I even have a pallet for next year's challenge. So if you'd like, stay tuned and you can see how I made it. Jigsaw blades are a whole lot cheaper than circular saw blades. Well, there's my stack of wood that I got from my pallet. I've got it all planed on both sides. I've got one edge jointed. It is approximately 3/8 of an inch thick. I have a couple of boards glued up. This should give me a good start on my project. So we'll measure out, do some measuring and laying out and go from there. Well, I have the beginning of it just clamped together. No nails, no glue, just fitting pieces. And as you can see, I've glued up another panel. So I'm waiting for that panel to dry so I can continue. A lot of sanding done. I didn't think you'd want to watch the exciting art of sanding, so I sanded it. And now it's ready for some assembly. Well, time to do a little gluing. See if I can do this easily without making too much of a mess. And there is the first of what will be many glue ups. Another piece glued on. More yet to come. We're moving right along. I put wood filler in all the nail holes and all the voids So we'll do a little finish sanding, and then we'll probably start on the finish. Sanded and a coat of sanding sealer. These are the lids, and as you can see, I routed a 1/8 inch round bottom groove about every 1/2 inch, and I'm going to put 1/8 inch dowels in those and glue those in to make it look like the ribs in the top. There it is with the first coat of paint on it. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 coats to cover the wood grain and everything, but there's the first coat. And there are the rest of the small pieces painted. Next step is to start putting it together. The time has come to start putting some finish on it. I'm using Minwax polyacrylic. It's a water-based finish. I'll put a couple coats on it. Nice thing about this is it doesn't have an odor, well, very little odor, and it dries very fast. I'm putting on a satin finish. What I'm doing now is coming up with a way to attach the dumpster lids to the dumpster. And what I've done so far, see if I can get a good view of this, is I've put little tiny loops, metal loops, right there. And what those are, I went to Michael's and I got these little, I don't know what they're used for, I think for making jewelry. They have a little ring on one end and then a straight shaft. And what I did is I cut these off to a little less than the thickness of the wood, drilled a tiny hole, and super glued that in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a little tiny hole in the dumpster lid, cut this off to the right length, and super glue it in, and at the same time hook it over this hook that's already in the back of the dumpster. And that'll act as a hinge to be able to open and close the dumpster doors. And just that easy, the dumpster lids are attached. I have a couple more finishing touches to do on it, and I'll show you those when I get them done. Well, there's the final project. I'm really happy with the way it came out, and I hope it does well in the 2017 Pallet Up Cycle Challenge. And I appreciate your watching.